Hey guys, welcome to the shop. So today I have been cleaning out my cowl of all the paint. Now this is a 67 Pontiac GTO, but it doesn't matter what vehicle you have. If you're trying to strip the paint out of your cowl area, this is what I'm doing to do it. And it's actually working pretty good. I'm able to get pretty much everywhere. Let me flip the camera around. I'll show you the tools that I'm using. All right, so just to give you an idea, right, I've got, access here. This is an air conditioning car, so I'm fortunate enough to have also access into here. I'm able to come in through here. You can see I've got most of it out to this point. A little bit here. I need to get down in here better. You can see a little rust spot. But basically what I did is I took a wire wheel on my 4.5 on my angle grinder, and I was able to get, kind of the bigger area here and the bigger area here. But when it comes to trying to get under here and trying to get under here or down in there, for example, what I have done is, basically took some cheap Harbor Freight wire wheels, rod, that I had lying around and just welded it to the wire wheel. And so, this little one works great, by the way. Because, when you get your drill down in here, I can really get down all the way to here. Just taking my drill and run it around. So sometimes it gets stuck, and you can get down in there. Now, I may have to weld a longer rod in here to get further over, into the cowl, for example. Get further way over there to get it more cleaned up. But basically you can see I can take in here, get the wire wheel in here, get the wire wheel in here. Now the other thing I think they sell, and if I can find it, I think they make drill extensions where you can basically, you can slip this in with like a couple Allen head screws and tighten it. And then just put, your wire wheel in that. I'll have to see if I can find it. If I do, on like Amazon, I'll put a link in the description. But just these cheap Harbor Freight wire wheels, welding some rod onto them works really good for getting down into these areas and getting this cowl cleaned out. The other thing, guys, I'll do is I'll spin it one way for a little bit, then flip it and spin it the other way a little bit, because the bristles will go one way and it'll kind of lose effectiveness. Then I'll flip it the other way, reverse it for a little bit, then you get fresh dig into the paint. So I kind of do that. Now granted, your chuck will loosen up from time to time, but it's worth it. Anyway, I hope this, guys, gives you an idea. Now you're gonna obviously go through and hopefully you got several batteries, but you get the idea of, what you can do to help get all this rust and all the paint off the cowl, so you can, epoxy prime it properly and get some paint in there. Sometimes, guys, you just got to use the wire brush, because you can't get, all the way in here, to hit this area. So basically you got to just do your best, because you just can't get the wire wheel and everything down in there. And I'm not going to sandblast this. So what I will do is, when I am done and I am ready to paint this area, I will take a chip brush with epoxy primer and I will hand brush this whole area, on this back side. Try to get up here as well, because if you feel here, you'll feel some corrosion. So I'm going to try and wire wheel a little bit of it off, at least, to knock it off. And then, like I said, I'll chip brush it, all the epoxy primer in here. I'll have to chip brush and I'll epoxy prime in this area where you saw, some of the surface rust still left. And then I'll probably, hit it with a gun up here, but, I'll have to hand brush a lot of this, in this area. That way I know I get a good coating into the seams, you know, and kind of go from there. So anyway, just a little tidbit more, not only just about removing it, but what I'm going to do to try and seal it up as well. So to prevent the rust from, you know, coming from the backside to the front. So this is just a little short video, guys, that, you know, something that I'm doing to, you know, get my cowl all cleaned up here so we can get it ready for paint. You know, I'm going to try and paint the cowl here real soon on this car. You know, the body is the cowl's gonna be black. The body of the car is gonna be another color. But I figure I'm getting ready to Raptor line the underneath the car, and I'm gonna paint the cowl black, you know, and the core support and stuff here soon. So I figured let's go ahead and get this all stripped out, and we can at least get this painted and put the body back on the frame. Anyway, we're going into other stuff. I'm redoing a 67 GTO. So, you know, if you want to, you know, watch a bunch of the videos and check out what I'm doing and comment and, you know, positive and bad. You know, I'm an amateur restorer. I'm learning a lot and I'm having a good time doing it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you guys will watch future uploads. See ya.